Hello, my name is Starlight. Welcome to my YouTube channel, and I'm reaching out to all of you beautiful souls out there. I hope you're able to get out in nature like Starlight was. Was she? No, she wasn't yet, but she will be. So she will be out. It was really cold in the area where I am this morning, so I'm like, well, this helps me to change my routine around today. So anyway, if I hope you're getting out, and I don't know where you live. I don't know what the temperature is where you live, or you. I don't know. I know New York is probably warmer than where I am. So anyway, this is the time that Starlight's got to, soon start getting her jeans out. Starlight's not a fan of wearing jeans, but wintertime comes, you'll see Starlight wearing jeans. So anyway, if you are new to my YouTube channel, welcome, and you can find me on YouTube, and that is at Starlight, and that is Kathy with a K Dingman. Plus, you can also give my videos a thumbs up, and you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you can also leave me a message down below, beep, beep, beep. Plus, you can share. Sharing is a good thing. So share, share, share. You could share my videos with your family, your friends, a woodpecker. You could share my videos with a woodpecker and a ferret. You have a pet ferret. So yeah, sure, why not? Share my videos with your pet ferret. So anyway, besides that is don't forget my notification bell. That way you don't miss any videos, and you can check out my playlist. And I'm like juggling here. See all the balls? I'm juggling. So I'm still working on my playlist because I've been working, from the very first video all the way through. So I don't do that all in one day. So here and there, I just keep on working on it, and eventually I will get all my playlists all caught up. And so don't forget to check out my playlist, and you can also follow me on Instagram at 1995 Starlight, or on Facebook, and that is Kathy with a K Dingman Starlight. So today I'm wearing green. This is the only green shirt I have. I wish it was a more of a grassy green or like a fluorescent green, but this is, I'm gonna have to get rid of this shirt anyway, but is it's actually close to my birthstone color. It's close. But anyway, is today I'm wearing green for a reason. I had a fall looking beautiful top, and I had to change that to wear this for this video because it's a heart chakra video, because I've already done the root chakra, and then the sacral chakra, then the solar plex chakra, and now is the heart chakra. So this is what you're gonna learn today. And so Starlight's really trying to get her ass out there to, learn more. And so this is what I'm gonna be doing. And anyway, so about the heart chakra, how do you know if you have a weak heart chakra? So I love doing this, and I gotta say thank you to my mentor, that really told me a while back, to get studying, and that's what I've been doing ever since. So finding things, and I love this, is I love learning about new information, new wisdom, and all that stuff. So this is great. So the heart is the center, of who you are, and also the heart is the heart of who you are. So, and that is love. That the heart is all about love. That's, I love you. And you, and you, and especially you. So love, this is what God is all, God is love, so this is so important chakra, like all of them are. They all have, something that you can learn of, different things that you might have wrong with you physically, or emotionally, or different aspects of you. And it could be, your chakras. So let's find out today what different areas that this could cause a weak heart chakra. Maybe you're going through this, or maybe, when I do this, I might even know somebody that I'm like, ooh, that's what their problem is their heart chakra is weak. So we're going to start off with the physical elements, and the thymus gland is related to the immunity disorder, which is related to the weak heart chakra. And this is going to be the 3 A's, which is so funny. And where I am right now, out in this area, I'm constantly seeing capital letters, 3 A's everywhere around here. I'm like, what does it mean when you see 3 A's? So with this, the physical element, the 3 A's, anything in the lung area, and that is asthma, apnea, and allergies. Those are the 3 A's, and that's all associated with your lung area. And all these affect your breathing, of who generally the area of the heart. Breathing affects the heart chakra energy. So if you're having any of those symptoms there, like in the lung area, it could possibly mean that your heart chakra is weak. And other things that can happen to if you have a weak heart chakra is when you have a hard time connecting with other people. If you find yourself that, you're a loner and you have a hard time, getting close to people and spending time with people, then that is a sign that you could possibly have a weak heart chakra. So we all are healers, but some of us or some of you might not believe that you can heal. But it has a lot to do with the heart to be able to heal. And so that could be a problem if you don't want to get close to people. And even if you don't, you still have the ability to heal others or even yourself. And then also, if you are a person that don't like to touch, now Starlight, Starlight has no issues there. Starlight definitely loves to touch. I'm a feely, touchy type of female. Definitely. Sometimes I can't keep my hands off. So that is with a loved one, like if I'm in a relationship, living together with them, it's like, so Starlight, definitely does not have a problem in that area. So if you are a person, whoopsie, my bun just plumped out. If you are a person that, you could be with somebody and you might have a hard time touching them. So that has a lot to do with a weak heart chakra, is because it's all about the love, pouring out of you. And, that heart spreads out, that heart chakra, all the way across, all the way to your hands. Woo! So Starlight really likes to touch. I like giving head to toes massages, like making somebody feel good, toe massages. Yeah, Starlight likes that, So Starlight does not have a problem with that at all. And so you might actually know someone, or you might be in a relationship where you might like to touch, but they might not like that connection, that touchy-feely stuff. So they might not like to touch you, and that's part of really giving massages. That's sending love out and to, take care of that person, to help them out. That's a part of healing right there, is just to make them feel good. So and then, like I was saying, And this can be a sign that your heart chakra is weak if you don't like to touch. You don't like to, you know, um, give your wife, a massage, or, so I'm just really want to just talk about couples there. There shouldn't be a whole lot of touchy-feely stuff with your family members unless they're, your loved ones, it's all right to give your children, a hug or something like that. Also, if people tell you that you are selfish, and that is also another sign of a weak heart chakra, because it's all about love, baby. Starlight's gonna hug herself. So I got lots of love. That's why I get people drawn into me, because I do. I love sending love out to everyone. And if you are all about yourself and you have a hard time like giving to others or helping other people out, and that is definitely a sign that your heart chakra is weak. Now, it is important, to have balance in all areas and aspects of our lives. So, you might have, where you're selfish, but you need to have that balance where you're able to be there for some other person, like a love person, sorry about that, is somebody that you are close to, like if you're already a loner, you're not going to want to go hugging strangers. So, like hug your mom, hug your dad, um, your sister, your brother, depending on those situations. Sometimes, it might be hard for some of you to hug certain family members because of past experiences, but like hug your children. If you have a husband, hug your husband. If you have a wife, hug your wife, hold, just don't like hug them real quick and let go, but hold them and, just let it go, just, um, enjoy it. It is okay. You'll be okay. But Starlight, now when I say this, now yes, Starlight has made plenty of videos about, like recently about hugging people out in public. That is a totally, I'm protecting my energy because I don't know you. It's like, I don't want to shake your hands. I don't know you. I don't want what you have. I don't want you to give me anything, just like a virus. I'm good. But I will hug my brother, I will hug my daughter, I will hug my son, my grandkids, people that I'm really close to, so, but I'm not around them right now. So, you gotta, this is how you're gonna strengthen your heart chakra, is to learn to love. It's okay. It's okay to hug your mom. And, and it's hard to say because all of us come from different backgrounds. So, also, the other thing is, let's see, if you have a hard time with loving connections and empathy, if you are feeling outside, disconnected, and if you don't like hugs or use your hands like, oh, Starlight, I will give you a hug. Starlight, give you a hug right here. So Starlight would give you a hug right here. And so it is, you can actually practice by, hug your pets, start off with your pets. Oh, you don't have a pet. Well, do you got a stuffed animal somewhere? You can start off with something small and work your way up to, a person, so it is so important to, send that love out to people, especially your loved ones. It's not like you want to go out and hug a bunch of strangers, and Starlight used to do that, not anymore. And also is you might think or believe that you cannot heal yourself. And I have to say, in my lifetime, and it's because of, we all go through some shit, from birth, even before birth, all the way through to now. So a lot of times we've gone through different things. Everybody's gone through something different. What I've gone through, you might have not gone through that, where you might have gone through something I don't know how to, like how to respond or how to feel about that. So because we all have different backgrounds, it's, that we we have to get past that. And, like, it is hard though. You might have family members that it is hard for you to give them that hug because of your past. But so find somebody that you don't have a hard time with, that didn't do anything wrong, and so hugging, people in your life, or, thinking about other people besides yourself, will help you with your chakra, your heart chakra. So um, that is about what I have here today, is to, make sure you're balanced, like, is to always, like, be there for yourself first, and to, like, take care of your needs first, then others. Try to get yourself. Some of you might say, I don't have any family, I don't have any friends, I don't have, and that does happen. But if that's the case, that doesn't mean you have an excuse why you can't go and do something kind to help somebody. Who really needs some really love? Everybody does. Everybody does. Because I was going to name a couple different people, different things, about the way people are. But you know what? When it comes down to it, you could be a good looking guy or a good looking girl, and they still need love. Just because they look beautiful on the outside, it doesn't mean that they don't need love in the inside. So it's not about the outward appearance, it's what's going on inside. There's lots of stories on Hollywood, and I heard this a long time ago, on a video that I watched a long time ago, was that even the most beautifulest people, like models, a lot of people think, they don't have no problems, no nothing, but they got some other problems that you might not have to deal with. They always have to, keep up with their looks and all that, and then they um, don't really love themselves. And it's about the inner beauty. It's not really about the outer beauty. You can have that outer beauty or be handsome, or like, some people think you should not say this to men, but people will have their own opinions. There's a man that I say, my, you are beautiful. Or sometimes, wow, like that long black sleeve shirt. Wow, you are sexy, So just because a guy, just because, it could be a guy, it doesn't mean that they can't be sexy or beautiful. I heard somebody told me this a long time ago. They were telling me some kind of story about something, and they're like, oh yeah, I think they're gay because, something about somebody called them beautiful. It's like a work of art, like beauty is in the eye of the beholder, So, and it's really not about the outward, it's what you're feeling from the inside of that person. So the outward, you could be deceived easily by the outward appearance. So don't be fooled about that. Handicap, what I do, and I've been doing this lately, I go in the park and I say hello to anyone and everyone. I don't care what you look like, smell like, or even, some people I do kind of avoid because they could have demons floating around and, in that space. So I'm like, I'll just walk on by that one, because I don't know how they're going to respond, so, but handicapped people, people with disabilities, elderly people, I'm always, I have actually, made a lot of the handicapped people's day by, they're eating lunch at the park, and I'm like, hey, hello. And they're like, and they just sparkled. They did. They're not used to strangers coming up to them and saying hello. And, because I used to work for handicapped people. So I do. I have a huge heart. I do. And I always, I'm always there for homeless people. Everywhere I go, I'm always, my car is loaded with food right now because Starlight's got this thing going on. I've been doing it since Albany. So I do. I get a lot of love, and I just want to share it with all of you, and you, and especially you. But yeah, it's like elderly people, they get really lonely. But it's not just the handicapped people or elderly people. Kids need attention. Everybody needs attention. So when you're out in public, if you are one of those types that you're like, oh great, my heart chakra is weak, well, you can fix it. And also there's guided meditations that will help you with your heart chakra. But for your heart chakra, that means you kind of have to work on the other chakras, so everything will flow through to get to your heart chakra. So anyway, Starlight loves you. So I do. I love you all, and that's what it's about, is to love yourself first. I love myself, and love others. And you gotta learn to forgive yourself and others. So start with yourself first, and that is a toughie for that. I've had definitely issues. I've forgiven other people for the horrible, wicked things they've done to me. And then it's like, if I do the little tiniest things to somebody else, and then I'm like, oh no, Starlight, why did you do that? I am hard. I'm like, man, I gotta lighten up, So that is what I've been learning for years now, is to lighten up, and it might take me days to, to let that go, and that's because we've been conditioned a certain way, and that's why we all need to get healed. So anyway, I love you so much. This is Starlight. You can give this video a thumbs up. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel. Plus, you can also leave a message down below, beep, beep, beep. And also, you can share my videos. Maybe you got somebody out there and you're like, oh yeah, they got a weak heart chakra, It would really help them out that, you shared this video with them and say, hey, check out this Starlight chick, because yeah, I see this in that person, because we all probably, I when I was studying this, I'm like, yep, that person. So they need love. We all need love. So anyway, you could share my videos with your family, your friends. Let's see, a bobcat? A bobcat and a skunk. You got a pet skunk. Well, when they're babies, they could, I don't know if they spray. They might spray, but they don't stink when they're little babies. You got to make sure you find out how old that is, how old is that skunk, So I say that because I was in a tent one time, and my brother, when I was younger, came to me with a baby skunk and scared the living life out of me, and I was trapped. I couldn't get out. So I had to share that story with you. It's like, it's a skunk, and then he laughed. It's like, no, don't worry, they don't spray right now, or they don't stink. So yeah, you could share my videos with a skunk, not a stunk. So I love you so much. You can also, don't forget the notification bell, and thank you so much for all of you that have subscribed and left me a message. And also don't forget my playlist. Plus, you can follow me on Instagram at 1995 Starlight, or on Facebook, and that is Kathy with a K, Dingman Starlight. I love you all. Pew, 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 pew. So I do. I love you all. This is Starlight. Namaste. This is Starlight. Love, light, and peace.